Hey everyone. By the way, before I forget, today's Thursday. So you know what tomorrow is then, right? I'll give you some time to think about it. You think about it while I read about what was the Titanic, and then at the end, I'll let you know if you haven't figured out what tomorrow is. Today's Thursday. That's your clue. If you haven't figured it out, hopefully you'll figure it out before the end. By the way, I have a new bookmark. Can you see it? It's Gryffindor. Chloe got it for me when she went to England from like a Harry Potter store that was there. So I thought that was totally cool. I'm using it for the book because you know how much I enjoy Harry Potter. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read What Was the Titanic? Couple more chapters. Chapter 5, Life Aboard the Ship. Titanic's passengers came from over 30 countries, some as far away as Thailand and Uruguay. However, most passengers were from Great Britain and the United States. Most of the top 4 decks were for first-class passengers. The most expensive suite cost over $60,000 in today's money. 47-year-old John Jacob Astor III of New York City was the richest passenger on board. The Astor family had made their money in fur trading and owning lots of land. Astor and his wife Madeline were traveling home to New York City after their honeymoon. Another first-class passenger, Margaret Tobin Brown, known as Molly Brown, had been married to a Denver mining tycoon. Isidore Straus, the co-owner of Macy's department store in New York City, traveled with his wife Ida. They had been on vacation in Europe. Staying in the first-class cabins was like staying in a luxurious floating hotel. Some came with sitting rooms and small sleeping rooms for maids. Not all first-class cabins were alike. Some were decorated with fancy French furniture, while others looked like rooms from an English mansion. So here's a picture. I'm going to show you a picture of John Jacob Astor III and his wife Madeline. And then there's a picture of Molly Brown. So that's him, and that's Molly Brown. Some had fireplaces and ornate moldings and light fixtures. White Star Line advertised the splendor of first class. It is impossible to describe the decorations in the passenger accommodation. They are on a scale of magnificence. Nothing like them has ever appeared before on the ocean. The second-class cabins were clean and well lit. Most had bunk beds, a sofa, and a desk. In fact, Titanic's second class was just as nice as many other ships' first class. Cabin slept 2 to 4 people. 12-year-old Ruth Becker was traveling with her mother and 2 siblings in second class. She said everything was new. Our cabin was just like a hotel room. It was so big. Most passengers were in third class, in the lowest decks. Third-class cabins were plain. Most had 4 beds, an electric light, and a small sink. To have running water in third class was very unusual. The 700 people traveling in third class had to share just 2 bathtubs. Most passengers didn't mind too much. After all, they would be arriving in New York soon, and they were getting there on the most famous ship in the world, the Titanic. So here's a picture of the first class and then the third class. So this is the first class, and that's the third class. Oh, I have another nonfiction text feature here. I have a graph, so I'll read it to you and then I'll show it to you. The passengers list. Exact numbers aren't known. There might have been last-minute changes to the passenger list before Titanic set sail, but the approximate breakdown was as follows. First-class passengers, 329. Second-class passengers, 285. Third-class passengers, 710. And crew, 899. What do people do all day? First-class passengers had many choices. Perhaps they would try out the machines in the gymnasium, a stationary bike or rowing machine, or relax in the steam of the Turkish bath. The Turkish bath had beautiful mosaic tiles with a Moorish, North African theme. There were golden beams and bronze lamps. People lounged on comfortable chairs after they took a steam bath. I'll show you the graph, which is kind of cool. It's a bar graph. And then I'll show you the picture of the Turkish baths. See the graph? And there's the baths. Kind of like a luxury spa. There was also a pool filled with seawater. Boilers warmed the room. warm the water to room temperature. The only other ship that had a swimming pool at that time was Titanic's sister ship, Olympic. The pool was reserved for first-class passengers only, and they had to pay 25 cents for a ticket. Second-class passengers had their own library and smoking room. They played cards, chess, or dominoes. They could stroll on the promenade deck reserved for second class. Promenade means walkway. In third class, passengers held dances in the general room. They were able to take walks or play games on the poop deck, the high deck at the stern of the ship, the back. 10-year-old Frank Goldsmith and a few other boys from third class found their way to the lower decks and waved hello to the firemen and stokers. Nothing beat the food on the Titanic. First-class passengers ate in a beautiful saloon with expensive oak furniture. I'm going to show you a picture of the swimming pool for the first class, and then this looks like there's a picture, I guess it's a menu from probably the first class. There's the pool, and there's a picture of the menu. Okay. It was the largest dining saloon on any ship at the time. The tile floor was designed to look like a Persian carpet. Waiters served passengers lobster and caviar from sterling silver platters. The Café Parisien was a popular eating spot for younger first-class passengers. It looked like a sidewalk cafe in Paris. First class was fanciest in every way, but being in second class was still very pleasant. The dining room was filled with mahogany furniture with dark red upholstery. There was also a piano. Third class had its own dining room too, although much plainer. Even so, having a third-class dining room was very unusual. On other ships, third-class passengers had to bring their own food for the entire trip and cook it themselves. So, I guess this is first class and then third class. So this is for first class, and this is third class. Okay, we'll stop there because that was 2 chapters. And I'll give you a little preview. Tomorrow, the chapter we're going to read is called Warnings. So, things are going to get dark. Neat, huh? Okay, so, did you figure it out? If today's Thursday, what's tomorrow? It's Friday. And if we were in room 29, you know that Fridays are Harry Potter Fridays. So, even though we're home, even though we're not in room 29, we are still going to have a Harry Potter Friday. So, I will figure out some things that make it more Harry Potter-ish, although we won't be reading Harry Potter because I know some kids aren't getting my YouTube videos, and I don't want to read the books unless all of us can read the books together. But we'll still do something with the theme. So, if you have anything Harry Potter that you could wear tomorrow, it'd be cool if you wore it while you were watching my videos, because I definitely will be wearing something Harry Potter. And it'd be nice to know that I'm not alone dressed like Harry Potter. Maybe those of you who have stuff that you wore to class will wear it at home while you watch my videos. Okay? Hope you're all doing great. I'm going to go post these videos so that you can listen to them. And don't forget, tomorrow at 1 p.m. again, Miss Hare and I will be reading live Charlotte's Web. So tune into that if you can. Talk to your parents about maybe they have an Instagram you can borrow, or maybe they would make one for you just to be able to listen to us read to you. Okay, that's all I have for now. I hope everybody's great. Remember to get some exercise in, please. Be active. Don't just lay around. Be active. Do something. Okay? Khaleesi says goodbye. She wants to take a nap now. Talk to you guys later. Bye.